Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome along to American Truck Simulator, where today I've got rid of all the mods. We're in Las Vegas again. Today we're taking some TVs from Vegas to San Francisco, and I'm using actually one of the World Trucks jobs. So the new version apparently has external contracts in, so I've taken a World of Trucks job. It is actually the best paying one. It's $13,894 to take this to San Francisco, so it should be a long enough journey. And off camera I did get a new skill. I think I wanted that in high value cargo. Yes, because that's going to be bonus money. I think this is high value cargo, isn't it? How do I know this? I don't know. Is it doing this? Oh, it's fragile. Nuts. Okay. So one thing I have managed to do at long last is get advanced trailer coupling to work. I think it may in fact have been the the trailer mods doing it, causing the issues. So let's finish coupling, get the trailer legs up, get back inside the cab, and I have bound the air horn. I've bound up an air horn, so now we get a good horn on this thing. Now the real trouble is going to be getting it out of here. Am I even moving at the moment? No. So I think maybe the best option is to switch into reverse and try and make some extra room here. Okay. Now let's turn. Don't know if the front of the truck's even gonna fit through here. Come on, you can do it, truck. Yes. Yes, we're good. So everything we're using now is default, so unfortunately I don't have my physics mods that I do like. But at least I got a horn that sounds like it belongs on the truck. So let's get cruise control engaged. Just going to cut across 2 lanes of traffic here. So we're heading down onto the interstate to get to California. Damage the truck slightly. And I should be getting, yep, there's the 65 limit. I didn't damage the trailer there, did I? No, just the truck. Yeah, it sounds horrible when I honk both horns at once. This is gonna be the get out of the way quickly horn, I think. Okay, so I can't go from 7th straight up to 8th. I'm wondering if this thing has a speed limiter built in now. Because it kind of feels like it does. Kind of feels like there's a limiter on this truck. 65. 64. There is. This truck is actually limited to 65. Yeah. I can't turn that off either. It's a hard limit. I gotta double check actually. Can I turn off the limiter? Because that'd be really nice. Yeah, truck speed limiter I can't turn off. That's annoying. That's really annoying. Guess all I can do is cruise along at 65, 55. Even, because reasons. We in California already? Is Vegas like that close to the border? All I know is that we're now going a lot slower speed than I wanted. Definitely a slower speed than I'd like. And yeah, that's slightly irritating actually. In any case, let's continue on to San Francisco, where I'm gonna have all of the problems starting the truck on hills, because San Francisco is nothing but hills. I think though the trailer does actually match the truck nicely. It's slightly taller than it maybe should be, but it does match reasonably nicely. And yes, I am slightly better at driving in third person now. Hooray! As long as I can see where the truck is supposed to be, I can steer to where it's supposed to be. This is going to be a long journey if 55 is my limit, essentially. So things that are going to be happening over the next few weeks on the channel. Number one, I'm going to try and get my internet fixed, because I do know that streaming is still an issue. There wasn't a stream today. I haven't announced this yet, but there wasn't a stream today because I'm just not going to deal with the random drops I've been experiencing. Hopefully we'll get the engineer that was supposed to arrive out on Friday in tomorrow. That's kind of my hope, and then we figure out what on earth is the issue. Another thing that's going to happen over the next few weeks is the streaming might be a bit more sporadic, and there might be a bit less content because there is going to be something happening off camera that I can't really talk about too much. I will be, as you know, that I kind of have a second quote-unquote job. It's unpaid, but hey. And we're going to be working on something there. You may or may not know I'm in game development, so there will be times when I will be covered in work, just absolutely covered in it. There won't be any escape, and I might have to, stop videos for a couple of days or do something like that. I'll try and get videos up every day. I can't guarantee streams. Just because I can't guarantee I will have free time. So that's kind of a minor annoyance. in terms of like keeping the channel as full as I can get it. Simulate has a similar issue in that if you don't know who Simulate is, he's another farm sim and Euro Truck channel. Actually, I think he's playing ATS, but he's another sim channel, and very much enjoy his content. He gives me regular shoutouts. He hit 100 subs there the other day, and very, very happy for him that he managed that. Hopefully he'll get 500 now within the next couple of months. He's gonna overtake me in next to no time, and he did tease having a famous, somebody well known following him. I know who it is. I'm not gonna name names though. But I know who is subscribed to me. He was kind of celebrating with me when he found out. On Twitter, so I know some of the secrets behind his channel. He knows some of the secrets behind mine. It's just people helping people out. That's the fun of YouTube, is you can meet some pretty cool people, and I don't know all the secrets, and that's fine. But I do know a couple of things that he doesn't want to talk about, so that's, or he doesn't want to talk about on his channel publicly, so that's fine. When he mentioned the person who subscribed to him, I kind of had to go through my subscriptions to see if I had anybody well known, and I found a couple of people I recognized. Again, I'm not going to name names. I've found a couple of names that I recognized and really should be subscribed to. It's kind of interesting to look through subscriptions and see, who's subscribed to who and stuff like that. And it's the kind of stuff that only like a YouTuber can see as well. What I was surprised by was that this person had their subscriptions set to public. I wasn't aware of that. In any case, let's talk about some trucking and stuff. So the Indy 500 was on today, or is on right now, or something similar. This is a 40 limit. And yes, one of the reasons that I'm not streaming, or I haven't streamed today, is because of the Indy 500. If I can avoid it, I don't want to miss it. Plus, I've kind of been getting kind of stressed out by come on, slow. Been getting a small bit stressed out by streams, and I think that's been affecting the quality of the streams. So I'm just going to take a short break until the internet's fixed, because that's definitely an aggravating factor in stress levels. Definitely aggravates my stress levels. So, oh, somebody's got beacons on. I see rotating orange lights. That means somebody's got beacons turned on their truck. That's really quite interesting. I have never seen an AI going around like that. Now I really want to catch up to the truck and see what the hell it is. Try and figure out what they're carrying, because that's pretty unique. Also, I've apparently formed into a quasi convoy here. What the hell is that? It looks like it's fuel. Interesting. Also, I can't remember what I've got beacons bound to. Or if I've even got beacons bound to something. which is a minor thing. Why are you slowing down so much? Oh, because Mr. Beacons is gone. I was supposed to go down that way too. Well, hopefully there's another way to get to San Francisco, otherwise I'm screwed. If I can find somewhere to turn around, I will. Oh, the GPS is sending me somewhere else now. So I guess I'll just follow that. That was unintentional. I wasn't paying attention to the GPS again. So it's just sending me down the next slip ramp. Oh hey, force feedback seems to be slightly better now. Because it does seem to be pushing against me a bit more at higher speeds. Which was a bit of a criticism I had of it before, and I don't think I mentioned it too much, but I wasn't particularly impressed by the fact that at high speeds force feedback was pretty much non-existent. It still is. It's, of course, I got a way station. Of course. I'm just gonna drive in at 55 and hope I stop in time. Alright, we're making decent progress. But don't tell me to stop at this way station too. Please don't. Because that would just be annoying. Okay, I'm not being told to stop at this one, that's good. 55. So just throw on our cruise control. This may be a better route to San Francisco, I don't know. All I know is I screwed up badly back there. It's probably slightly longer than it should be. And I know that I probably should be trying to get some more Arizona missions in. More Arizona deliveries. But if they're not going to pay the money I need, I'm not going to do them. Because I do need at least 5,000 a day, as much as possible, to get the loan paid off as quickly as possible and have a bit of a buffer for any damage I might do to the truck in the meantime. As well as potential issues with speeding fines and whatnot. I do believe we are in California at the moment. Sorry, I got distracted. I think somebody's spreading slurry nearby. There's definitely a funky smell about. Hope it's not something in here. I do have a bit of a headache because, I don't know, maybe I didn't sleep well enough last night, or maybe I'm slightly dehydrated or something, but I've got a bit of a headache. And it is warm in here. It could be just me overheating or something, I don't know. So I'm trying to get everything done quite early today, so it's currently, what, 5 o'clock? 5 PM, and I'm recording already. I'm usually still streaming at this time. I'm just checking my notifications on my phone. Nothing of interest. Nothing of interest that I haven't already replied to or read, I should actually say. So we're 20 minutes in now, and Oakland, Stockton, Fresno. We're still quite a distance away from San Francisco, but we are taking this exit up here, so we might be fairly close actually. There you go. Got my gears mixed up again. And what on earth is this thing? I hate this road because it's so easy to miss. It is so ridiculously easy to miss this. So hopefully I'm not killing anything. I have to go full beams here just so I can have some sort of vision. See what's coming up. I thought I turned off bloom. Interesting, that's something I need to turn off. I'm gonna try and do this road at 50 miles an hour, 55 if I can. Just because I don't have the more realistic well, I don't have my physics modded in, do I? So the truck won't try and tip over as much as it used to. It's still not liking me turning it like this, but it's not trying to flip over. Now hopefully the plan here is that I'm just gonna do single player until Arizona officially releases, and once that happens I will swap into multiplayer, because I do have the multiplayer client downloaded. I just, because I'm using the beta patch, I can't use multiplayer. Come on, truck. That was something leading to a beach. That means I'm quite close to San Francisco. Because if I'm on the coastline, that means I'm close. That's awesome. I think I'm making good time. So we should be good. And we might even get this, we won't get this done within the next 5 minutes or so. But I did use the advanced, screw you. I did use advanced trailer coupling to attach the trailer. Unfortunately there's no advanced trailer decoupling method because it just wouldn't work in the game. I need to turn off bloom. Good lord, that is silly amounts of bloom. Through here apparently for some reason. Let's turn off our high beams. That is the edge of San Francisco right there. Which means we are now where we want to be. It looks like the lights are in our favor for once. Except they're not. Because I think I need to, I need to go straight through this light here. Still can't see my fuel gauge. But I think it's just as important to have the mirrors visible as have anything else, so I can kind of run a risk with the fuel gauge because the game will let me know when I'm running low. The issue is I might run too low to get to a fuel station, and that's my worry. One thing I haven't mentioned, I have got a new thumbnail again. Like I mentioned in the last video, actually in the comments of the last video, because Simulate said he enjoyed the thumbnail I put up for it. That was only a temporary measure, that was a one-off special. I do have a more permanent one now, in theory, and I'll be swapping it up every so often. But the one I've got now, hopefully you enjoy it. It was taken at the Grand Canyon before I logged out. After the last delivery. Made fairly good time for this delivery. Can I get onto a flattish area of ground here to maybe get a good start? Nope. I know the parking brake's engaged. Come on, this thing should have the grunt to break through its own parking brake. There we go. And we're pulling it up here apparently. Getting tired, should find a place to rest. Something I can worry about later. Whoops. Add a little accident. Should be enough turning it though. Yep. Now, how on earth am I going to get the trailer parked? Because that's a really awkward spot for this kind of trailer. I think the best option is to just jackknife this round, I guess. And try and reverse it the entire length of the place, maybe. Now, I can't use my usual method of looking at the back because I can't see at the back. So what I'm gonna have to do is pretty much base my decisions on what I can see out of the mirrors, and immediately I've screwed up because I kind of forgot that if I want something to turn left, I need to... I'm basically going like, what mirror do I want the trailer to move away from? I want you to move away from the right mirror. I want you to move away from the left mirror as I approach the spot. I think I'm gauging the distance correctly here. Wow. That wasn't a great job, but now all I have to do is straighten it up a bit. That was actually quite good for me just looking in the mirrors. Whoops. So I'm not using the Brody knob, it's not actually attached to my wheel at the moment. So I'm just doing... I guess for realism's sake it's not attached because apparently these trucks are not allowed to have Brodies in real life. We got this in, press T, lowering the legs and decoupling the trailer. I've got to synchronize my progress. Satisfactory, which means I did some damage to the cargo, maybe. 2.6%. That's not entirely terrible. $12,458, 617 XPs, and we're now to $23,500. That is good. I can't repay any of the loans yet. Once I get up to 71 additional, I can. Which means there's no point in taking an extra loan to try and pay some off. Which apparently is the American way. In any case, I'm going to leave it here. Thank you all very much for watching, and until next time, I've been Rainbow Dave, you've been watching American Truck Simulator. Stay safe, and goodbye.